Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the Minnesota Twins game review. That game was frustrating. Not necessarily because we lost, but the way we lost. And I get that these ways happen, but definitely ways that were avoidable. And we're going to talk about it. There's a whole bunch of things that I wrote down that we're going to talk about in this video that would have given us a better chance at winning. But my goodness, this one got away from us. And we've just had so many of these games that have just gotten away from us that we've definitely had. You know, we were up 4-1 for the entire game, and we let this one go. So we lost 5-4. Another ninth inning blow up, this time by the new guy, Sam Dyson. Are you kidding me? Like, I mean, I was watching Twitter, and my goodness, it's just like the fire, the dog in the house that it's burning. It's like, this is fine. My gosh, that's like all it was. It's like, hey, we just bought this guy, we traded for him, and all of a sudden, poof, everything goes up in flames. So, a very, very disappointing, tough loss. I get that these things happen, right? But I think there are so many ways we could have avoided it. So let's just let's go through it. I mean, my gosh, what can you do? But at least Houston is playing the Indians tonight. Garrett Cole's on the mound, I believe, so let's go, Houston, come on. But we're still fine in first place. So we lost 5-4. They had 11 hits, we had 9. You're not going to win most games when you get out hit. Just saying. Even though most of their hits came in the ninth inning, but you're not going to win a lot of games when you get out hit. If it's by 1 hit or 5 hits, it doesn't matter. You got out hit. They hit the ball more. They put runners in motion more. You're going to lose more games. But we also made another error. I don't believe came back to bite us this time, but that's so frustrating. Come on, why are we making so many errors? I don't know, but Stashek was the guy who got the loss. The rookie, we're going to talk about that. Let's go to pitching, actually. We'll just start there. Pineda, 6 innings, 7 hits. I mean, he had a good performance. Only gave up 1 earned run. Only struck out 3, a little bit lower than his average, but had 1 walk as well. And, I mean, I don't think anybody should complain about how he did today. Was it his best performance? No. But did he do his job? Yes. And considering that we were up 4-1, he did a great job. Again, not his best performance, but sometimes when you don't have your best stuff and your team doesn't really help you, that's a really good performance. So, I mean, what more can you ask for? Obviously, him getting the win, that would have been huge. I think that would have been win number 8 this year, but he gets the no decision. You got to move on. So Duffy comes in the 7th, does good. Well, actually, he struggled just a little bit, but he did good striking guys out. He pitched 1 inning, struck all 3 guys out, but did run into some trouble with some walks. It was a little bit scary there, but he got out of it. That's what's important. And he got out of it via the 3 strikeouts, and that was really, really good for him. I mean, he's got a disgusting breaking ball. I don't know. Today was the first day I really noticed it. It was really good, and that's what he struck the last guy out on to get out of the jam, so I was pretty happy with that, and what more can you ask for? I mean, obviously not walking the guys would have been great, but the 3 strikeouts, fantastic. Next up, Romo, clean inning, 1, 2, 3, baby, let's go. I mean, that's good. That's all you can ask for from him, because the next guy came up in the 9th inning, Dyson. You want me to go through his stats again, guys? I will go through his stats. 51 innings pitched. 47 strikeouts, 7 walks on the year, 6.41 a strikeout to walk ratio. He had 7 walks on the year, and all of a sudden, in 4 batters, he walks 2 guys, and both of them. No, the second one didn't come around to score, I don't think, but the first one did. He gave up 2 hits as well, and all 3 earned runs that came across in the 9th inning were Dyson's. Are you kidding me? Have yourself a debut for the Twins. And I was thinking about this earlier. I'm like, hey, send him back to the Giants. We don't need him. Obviously, this is not how he's going to perform every single time. I think it's very reasonable to be frustrated with him. As this is a guy who we just paid for, traded for, whatever, and then he blows it. I get that it happens. Even Taylor Rogers, has blown a game in the 9th inning. It's got to be the nerves. It has to be the nerves. Performing well for your new team. Just transferring all the way over to the east side of things. He was just in, the Giants in San Francisco. Has to go 3 hours ahead. Not that that's really an excuse, but I'm just saying these might be factors that come in. 3 hours, 4 hours into the other side of the world and, pitch for a new team. Yes, he was in a save situation up by 3 runs, but he blew it, and you've got to move on. But I think it's understandable to be frustrated with him. Just hopefully this is not, how he's going to be. I don't see how he can be this bad every time, right? This was just a nerves thing, maybe a first-time thing. That's got to be it. But then he loaded the bases, nobody out. And Rogers, yes, he got out of it. That is first and foremost. Yes, he did. And the thing I'm getting to right here, it's not really his fault. He gave up a ground ball up the middle. Polanco was shaded up or to the gap, but he's got to lay out for that ball. And I guess that's not Rogers' fault, but he has got to get dirty on that play. You cannot just reach for that ball and expect to make the play. You have got to lay your body on the line. And I get it. I get that I'm, sitting behind a computer screen making a video explaining this, but come on. You got to get dirty. You got to make a chance at that ball because you let that go into center field, 2 runs score. Again, they're not Taylor's runs. He did what he needed to do by putting the ball in play, but that's so frustrating I think I'm more mad at Polanco than I am at, obviously Rogers. He tried to get it out. That's not his fault, but he did come in, like I said, most importantly, and struck out all 3 guys in that 9th inning. 3 outs, 3 strikeouts, just like Duffy did, but this time he had the bases loaded, nobody out, and got out of the jam. We were tied, though, so I guess not really out of the jam, but yes, he did keep the game tied going into the 10th, 11th, and 12th inning. We'll just skip to the 12th inning. Harper did fine in his 1 inning, I guess. It was a clean inning, so let's go to Stashek. What are we doing putting a rookie out there? I get that he was like our last guy, but where's May? May was warming up in like the 10th or 11th inning. Why didn't he come out before this guy? That's what I'm saying, is that Baldelli just, I don't think, knows how to manage pitching. And because, I get yesterday, with the NL thing, you're up 7-0, you want to get your bullpen in, okay, get Barrios out of the game. Plus, he said he was feeling tired, I guess, in his interview. But for, this game, why are we putting out, Stashek, a rookie? I get that he is, maybe done better than May in his last couple of starts, or his last outings, but May is a better veteran guy. And we're just throwing out a rookie. Of course, they're going to tee off on him, I think. At least that's my opinion on him. He got through, whatever the 11th inning was. But then in the 12th, gave up the shot. And I think May is just a better option before him. That's just my opinion, though. I do want to know what you guys think about that, putting the rookie out there. But I don't think that was the smartest thing to do. So that's just my take on it again today, but a tough loss as he gave up the home run in the 12th inning. Man, darn it, that sucks. But we had this game. We were up 4-1. Max Kepler leads off with a home run, and that was his 30th of the season. We also get 2 runs in the 4th, 1 run in the 5th. Things were looking good. And that was the only home run we hit today. Snow hit a double, and Kepler did hit a double, but neither one of those did anything. Just kidding. Neither one of those did anything because the real guy who came up was Buxton when he hit the double that hit the chalk line and scored the 2 runs. Then we got the RBI from Rosario in the 5th inning. So the doubles didn't really help us today, but we did, we got out to a 4-1 lead and then we blew it. So, is it on our hitting? Yes, we did only score 4 runs, but we had the 4-1 lead. That's almost unexcusable in my opinion, but let's just go through the rest of the stats, the score box here. So 2 for 6 today was Max Kepler with his home run. Gosh darn it. How about that last at bat for him in the was it the top of the 12th? My gosh. 14 pitches, and then the 15th pitch of the at bat was this close. It was at the warning track, at the wall. Oh, that was so frustrating. He put one just foul the pitch before, and then another one just foul the pitch before, and then flies out to the wall. Oh, Max Kepler, man, I tell you what, he's a good player. That really stinks right there. But 2 2 for 6 day. Can't complain about that. Arise went 1 for 6. Maybe a little frustrating for him, but did score a run as well. Polanco 1 for 4. He has been, I don't know what's going on with him. Did draw a walk, but his average still below 300 at 299. Rosario with the big RBI today, and he was 1 for 4. Sano went 1 for 5 with his double, scored a run. Castro 1 for 5. Adrianza 0 for 4 with a run. And then they changed it all around with the pitcher. So Stashek was actually in that spot at the end of the game, but it's fine. Buxton, big day for him. 2 for 5 with the 2 RBIs right down the line. Again, go check that double out. That was pretty cool. Right there. That was really cool, actually. So, he had a big day. And then Pineda, could swing the bat a little bit. He had a line drive to first base, but 0 for 2 for him. Scope went 0 for 1, and Cruz, I don't know what happened to Cruz, actually. I'm not going to lie there. Marwin Gonzalez went 0 for 1 as well. So that was it. That was it. That was the day. So, again, like I said, a frustrating loss. Not because we lost. I get that it's baseball, but could have swept the Marlins, a bad team. And it's how we lost that really stinks today. With giving up the 3 runs in the 9th and then being walked off in the 12th inning. So what can you do? Obviously, I think pitching just needs to be a little bit better. We'll see how it goes moving forward. I think Baldelli's got to do a few extra things. But other than that, I mean, it was a solid game. We just didn't come out on the top of things, and sometimes it happens. So that's all I got for you today. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you guys think of the videos. But that's all I got for you today. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you tomorrow for another one. Peace out.